Welcome to Huddle Up, where founders of Huddle for Success, Mark, Bruce, and Duane Gibbs, come to you every Wednesday and Friday with a quick segment to keep you informed, engaged, and motivated. Now let's huddle up.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Huddle Up, where we come to you every Wednesday and Friday. I'm Duane Gibbs, your host, alongside the Hall of Famer, my partner, Mark Bruce.
Good to be with you, Duane. Make me
You
laugh
love that,
every
don't
time.
you?
Make me laugh every time you say that. That's great.
Yes, that's awesome. Hey, today's topic, I love it. It's all about choice. And everything happens in our lives where you have to make a choice. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, you have a choice to make. You have a choice to stay in the direction that you're in, or you have a choice to do something different to succeed and excel into a different level. That's up to you. You know, it's up to you whether you get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and stay focused, and whether you go to the gym or you journal or you set out your goals for that day, or you just get up running late, getting in the shower, and gosh, I hope I make it to work on time. So we all have a choice in what we want to do and what that looks like for us. Every result in our lives depends on a choice. If you have kids and you choose at the end of the day, well, they have soccer practice, or I have to take them to the gym, or I have to take them to the tutor. You have a choice whether you take he or she to any of those. And if you don't, obviously repercussions happen to your kids. Repercussions happen to you because then you feel like, wow, I should have done this, but I didn't do it. Why didn't I do it? And so our life, everything we do deserves a chance and a choice. We choose to come to you every single Wednesday and Friday for a Huddle Up session because we know that how it impacts people, and we hope it has an impact on you.
Absolutely. Everything that happens to all day, every day, we have lots of choices that we can make. Something happens and you can decide whether it's good or bad. That's what Bob Proctor, my mentor, used to say is everything that happens is neither good nor bad. Only you decide whether it's good or bad. And I've had people say that's not true. What happens if somebody, gets hurt? And it's like, well, my dad fell out of a tree and he became paralyzed from the knees down. And that was a really bad thing. But when he was going through rehab, he was in rehab with somebody that we knew from our neighborhood who fell off he was in high school, and he was in Ocean City, and he was sitting on top of a basketball net, 10 feet up in the air. He was sitting on the backboard, and something happened. He lost his balance. He fell off, and he was paralyzed from the waist down. He was in a much worse shape than my dad. My dad was 78 when it happened. This guy was 18. So, my dad's situation then became the better of the two situations. So my dad was very lucky and had a good outcome compared to what could have happened. And fortunately, my dad always chose the positive outcome. He grew up in an orphanage, even though his parents were both alive. And he chose to see things in a positive light. So
Our mentor, your mentor that now became my mentor, Bob Proctor, he talked about a gentleman named Michael Beckwith. He was a minister, and there were some gold nuggets that he has taken from that. And I have them here. I wrote them down. One of them is acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means you stop resisting what already has happened. And I think that's awesome. I mean, that's so true. You can't give up. You can't resist. You just got to accept what happened and move on. Forget it. Let it go.
That was his step one. It is what it is. Just accept it. It's that simple. So, and the second step that he used to talk about was harvest the good. Harvest the good out of any situation.
I love that one. I'm looking at it right now, and I think that's awesome.
Yep. And then the third step is forgive the rest. Something bad happens, you take you say it is what it is, you take the good out of it, and then you forgive all the rest and you move on. And that almost always gives you a better result. Clement Stone, the richest man in the world in the 1970s, was born in 1902. His dad died when he was 3. He was selling newspapers to help his family make ends meet by the time he was 6. First grade, 6. And he had a newsstand, his own newsstand, 2 years after that. He never graduated school. He started selling insurance when he was 16. I believe he moved to Detroit. By the time he was 28, he had 1,000 insurance agents working for him. I mean, he chose to see the good all the time. And that was his saying. Everybody knew him as the guy that said, that's good.
That's good. In closing, let me say this. Every day, we all have thousands of opportunities to make small choices. Let that lead into big transformation. With that being said, we come to you each and every Wednesday and Friday for our Huddle Up session. Like, share, and send this to someone that you may know that can benefit from it. We're grateful that we come and you listen to us each and every single week.
Yep. Thanks for making the choice to join us today. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Huddle Up.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Huddle Up, where we come to you every Wednesday and Friday. Like, share, and subscribe, and follow us on YouTube and on social media. If you find this information helpful, share this with someone that you know. We'll see you next time on Huddle Up.